Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Mataji,
Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri
Long
Prabhupada.
time. We missed you.
Good to be back with you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Anthony. Okay, so let's get started now. How do I share my screen here? I haven't started up the screen, so you might even just see a simple desktop, but let me know if you can see it. You should just see some mountains. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see the mountains. Beautiful.
We'll bring in something more for you over there
Yeah.
to spoil your mountain. Something better than a mountain. All right, so let's see. We have got, what do we have here? So I could see that you all were practicing the shlokas and posting things there. That's very good. Don, did it do that? Yeah, just that it puts it in another window. If I open a new tab. Here we go. So remember the si, se, and sya. Okay, si, se, and sya. And I'm trying to increase this window to a bigger size so that we can see what actually is there for us to see. And this one won't allow me to increase the size. Gosh. Okay, it's already a little bit big. That's why it's complaining. Okay. All right. So we have got 12.12. It's a nice number here. And I don't know the order in which you all appeared today on the call, but I do remember Varshana Mataji was there the first, and I was still setting other things up, so I didn't get a chance. And who else is there? There's Varshana, okay, Soni, Sadhana. I'm just going by the way you are appearing, so sorry about that. So we have Soni Mataji, then Sadhana Mataji, I see there, and then I see Aruni on my screen, on my list. So we get Aruni from here. And who else is there? Varshana, Sonia, Sadhana, and Aruni, right? Aruni is still connecting to the audio. Okay. Anybody else other than that? No, right? Okay, yeah, the 4 of us. Okay, the 5 of us. All right, so let's get going here. And I think I'm broadcasting to the Facebook. Actually, my cell phone died. It was put to charging, and I think my husband switched off the the switch where it was being charged. So I got up in the morning, with no alarm, no nothing, and it's still charging. Okay, so anyway, let's get going. We'll hope that it's being broadcast. Otherwise, I'll post it on Facebook, our recording. So for that, I think I need to start the recording here. And just to be on the safer side, right? We don't want to miss your things. And here we go, we record. Okay, so let's get started with short prayers to the special master. And we'll be doing chapter 12. And our number is also going to be 12. And why did it choose 11? I don't know. 12 is what I wanted here. So here is a classical, okay, but we'll talk about that later after we do the prayers. Om Ajnanatimarandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, reading from Bhagavad-gita, chapter 12.12. And today is one of those verses where we will appreciate what Srila Prabhupada did for us. If you look at this verse, and if you look at the second line of this verse, is one big word, right? This one. So those of us who read Sanskrit, just plain from the Devanagari, it's a difficult thing unless we are experts at Sanskrit and we're able to break it down, right? So that this is what he has done, broken it down into 2 lines, nicely, put over here. So that's what we're going to do today. Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram. So today also we have a little tongue twister here. Tyāgāc, cha for chutney, cha for chair. You know how you say cha in English? Cha, right? 1, 2, cha, 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 like that, cha. And this is cha. Cha for chhatri, right? Cha for any other word that you remember from cha? Cha for chhatri, sa for chole. You eat chole? That chole. So this is cho, cha, right? And so tyāgāc, and then chāntir. Tyāgāc chāntir. So you see tyāgāc chāntir. Now, if you look at the word by word for this, you'll see something very different. And let's see. Here it is saying tyāgāt. Tyāgāt, by such renunciation, by the tyāg, right? So tyāgāt, by something, when something is being represented as an instrument of an action, by what did you do? By the tyāg I did. What did you kill? By a knife. By what did you cook? Like that with a pressure cooker. So similarly here, tyāgāt is there. But you see over here, when Prabhupada has given this split, then he's not using the word T, he's using the word C over here. And if you look in the Sanskrit, or those of you who understand and can read the Devanagari script, you see there is tyāgāt, the karma-phala-tyāgas, tyāgāc. So there is no ta over here. So this means in the original Sanskrit also it was a cha. Here when he has transliterated it, it's a cha. But in the synonyms, he's telling us that it is a ta, tyāgāt, right? And tyāgāt is really the right word, right? However, it's not that whatever is there above is all wrong. Okay. The thing is that when the word tyāgāt, and especially when the letter ta, right? This letter ta comes at the end of a word and it is followed by a sha. You see, shantihi. When it is followed by a sha, then both the words get transformed. And that's the rule of, concatenation or sandhi in Sanskrit. So both of them will get translated. This ta will actually become a cha. And this sha, right? Sha for shanti, right? Actually becomes a cha for chole, like that. So that's why you see over here that it is tyāgāc chāntir. If you go and look at over here, tyāgāc chāntir, So tyāgāc and then chāntir, like that. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. And when we speak it together, tyāgāc chāntir, tyāgāc chāntir, tyāgāc chāntir, it becomes like that, proper pronunciation. Another thing to keep in mind is, of course, there are shas here. We had also talked about the rules for the letter A. A, when it is inside a word, the small a, the soft a, when it is inside a word, versus, when it is at the end of the word. And now here you see something very typical to this word, to this whole verse, is that in none of the words is the letter A coming at the end. None of them. None of them is it at the end. You see? Because why? This is half ma, because there's a bar at the end of it. That's why there is only M. There is no A at the end of it. So tyāgāc chāntir anantaram. We won't say anantarama, right? How we do when there's an A at the end. So keep that in mind. Again, this sa is also a half, you will see here, right? And of course, abhyāsāj is here. The ja is also a half in the Hindi here. So the half ja, so there's only a ja and there is no a at the end of it, right? So a with a bar, the maximum emphasis. A inside, the small a inside a word, less emphasis. And if there happens to be an a at the end, small a at the end of the word, we will give it little emphasis, but not as much as we give for this, right? So keep that in mind. And then again, remember the difference between I and E and a Y. So this is he and not he or here, right? And then this one, there is a T and a Y. So this will become a thya. And this is a T with a E at the end of it. So te. So remember si, se, and sya. Right? Similarly, for today's verse, the equivalents of these we have is he from here, te, this one, right? And sya is coming many times. Tya, sh and y, shya, right? BH and y, bhya, DH and y, dhya. So many places it is coming, right? The Y, there's a Y here, there's a Y here, there's a Y here, there's a Y here, abhyāsāj, right? Dhyānam, viśiṣyate, dhya, again, right? So remember all these that we have, right? So I'm just going to put bhya here so that you remember the rule, okay? So all of you together, try this. Si, se, sya. Say that so that your tongue will loosen.
Si, se,
Si,
sya.
se, sya. He, he, bear.
Yeah,
Si,
I had asked just to say this one, right? Yeah, because of the whole class.
Si,
Yeah, the whole class is saying, so just say that. Okay, together. 1, 2, and 3.
Si, se,
sya.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's go here. Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt. See the nath, there is no a at the end of it, so it's just soft. Dhyānāt, like in Hindi. Karma-phala-tyāgas. Tyāgāc. Chāntir. Anantaram. Okay. Now all of you say gach.
gach,
Gachir.
Gach.
Gach.
Say that again.
Gach.
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 Right? We have to remember to work our mouths, right? Gach. Okay. Then say chan.
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 Chan. Right? Atta chan liya. Sieving as saying in the chan. Okay. Say bhya.
bhya,
Bhya. Okay.
bhya,
Now, I don't know how to pronounce what's the difference between S with a bar and S with a dot. I don't know how to pronounce it. I didn't see anything. There was that lecture. I had one day told you that Hanumat Peshik Swami Maharaj had given the pronunciation, and he was more like it should be like a ksha. There's like a K in it, but I don't know how to honestly pronounce that. Yeah. So if you look at the Sanskrit pronunciation guide, because he says it comes from a German word, and I don't know German either. So I'm not able to, understand that. So let me just go to our nityasankirtan.com, because from there we'll get the pronunciation guide, right? And did it come out? So, Gita, colophons. Where is my pronunciation guide? Here, check it out. And thank you so much, Varshana Mataji, for putting the reflections for the last chapter. I saw you had done that painstakingly. Thank you so much, right? Okay, so you see this Sha, this is Sha with the dot underneath it. And here is the pronunciation guide. Where is my shirt? Where are my shirt? Here. You know, they're saying S with a dot as in shine, and S with the bar as in the German word. I don't know. Everybody know German here?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the word?
You know that?
Sprechen.
Where is the word? Oh, suppression. Suppression.
So are you pronouncing this S any differently from this SH?
Yeah, it's a little bit harder.
So say that again.
Suppression. Suppression is more guttural.
And then Sha.
This is just
Like
shine. This is just shine. You don't say it from your throat. That one, you say it suppression, you say it from your throat. This one is just from the surface, shine. You're not saying it from
shine.
Yeah.
Shine is just shine. Okay,
Yeah,
just
from
okay.
the surface.
Suppression.
And suppression is from your throat.
Krishna. How would we use that in Krishna? How do we bring that in, like here? How would we do that here? Where is that? Do we have it somewhere here? Viśiṣyate, right? Where did it go?
Shanti.
No, Shanti is Shanti. Thank you.
And viśiṣyate.
Shanti. Yeah. Tyāgāc chāntir. Is it like that? Chāntir. 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 I see what you mean. Chāntir. Yeah, it's coming from the gutter. Yeah. Gutter.
Shanti, and which is the other one?
Viśiṣyate.
Viśiṣyate. This one.
Viśiṣyate. So the sh,
Yeah.
the second Viśiṣyate, that's the hard sh.
Yeah. Yeah, we see the difference now. Yeah, thank you for that. Viśiṣyate. Sh is simple, right? Simpler one.
Shan. No, the Viśiṣyate,
the first one is this one, right? The first is this one.
The first one is the simple one, and the second one, shish, that's the hard sh. Viśiṣyate, the second one.
No, it's the other way around. See here? As in the German word, this one.
Oh, viśiṣyate.
Okay, let me go and do that. Let me go and do
If we look at the Sanskrit, it'll be easier.
Hold on one second. Oops.
Suppression.
It's Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Yeah, but what is the sh there? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see.
Because they're looking at the first S, and the first S is suppression. The second is suppression.
Just give me a second here. Right. So Krishna is the S with the dot underneath it. So it's the other way. Yes, the dot underneath it is the softer one. The Shashatkon. The Shashatkon is the softer one, right? And when it gets a bar on the top, then it is the one which has got the emphasis like sh, not sh. Sh.
Shri.
Yeah, Shri.
Like Shri.
So all these are,
Yeah,
all
there you
these are
go.
the ones with the emphasis. So, and I was getting it the other way around. Yeah. And the Sha with the dot underneath is a softer one. So Krishna has got it. Remember like that, right? The S in the Krishna, it has a dot and there it is soft. It is soft.
Yeah.
And other places it is hard, right? Yeah.
So,
Sadhana, do you also know German?
the way I see it is Yeah, so the S with the dot on top is like a Shri, and the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth,
Passion.
Shri, whereas the S with the dot at the bottom is soft, is Krish, and the tongue doesn't go so high up, it
Krishna,
doesn't hit the
Krishna.
roof of the mouth. You say
Shri,
Krishna,
Shri, Shri.
Shri. You kind of have to hit the tongue to the top of the mouth and then open your mouth as well.
Shri.
Shri.
Yeah.
Krish.
Anyway, remember the one in Krishna is the softest. The one in Krishna is the softest, and then this will be soft, and this will be the viśiṣyate, viśiṣyate, viśiṣyate. For me, it's both coming. My tongue is not trained. Anyway, we'll keep on looking, but remember, this is what it is. Yeah. So thank you both, Aruni and Sadhana Mataji, for guidance on that. Right.
But then
So
those of you who read Hindi also, if you see that, it also says, it says sh and ch. So you can see the soft sh and the harder
if you
sh.
say, yeah, so but if you say this is ksha, right, then what's the difference between ksha and kshatriya wala sha,
No,
where there is a
yes,
S and a K. So that is where my
That's it.
confusion is. Yeah.
Yes, that is
Kshatriya,
what was coming to my mind.
Yeah. So, and that's what I didn't also get, when I was explaining earlier. So anyway, just keep that in mind. We'll continue the research till we find someone recording and telling us that. And I didn't get the recording still from that. So once I get that recording, I'll hear and extract that part from what Hanmadika Swami Maharaj was doing, and I can repeat it here for you, so that if anybody catches that. I didn't catch that also. Even in the class, I couldn't catch that. So everybody got it. So I said, okay, fine. I'll just listen to the recording to see what I'm missing. So, okay. So there you go. So today's verse again has got this one, which is still under discussion. So we'll continue as we are continuing. And remember, there's no A at the end of any of the words. And remember the tya, right? Tya, bhya,
There are so many shows, Mataji, like Shraddha. And that is again a underneath.
Yes, there is a sha and a ra. Ra.
Yes.
Yeah, but that one is easy, because what they're saying is that one is this sha with a re. This sha with a re, which is a difficult sha, actually. I don't even know how to pronounce my name.
Shraddha.
Yeah, Shraddha. Yeah. Let's see, maybe our tongue will guide us, as we go, to this. Okay, so who wants to go in first, or who has to go in first? So anybody else joined us? Aruni, Sadhana, Varshana, and Varshana, Sonia, Sadhana, and Aruni. That's how they showed up in the beginning. So that's where we are. Okay, Varshana Mataji, go for it, giving us just the breakdown.
Yes. Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj dhyānāt dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, what is this?
Which one?
The one where I'm moving my mouse. Can you see that? Can you see the mouse?
No.
Last line.
Oh, tyāgāc chāntir.
Okay, don't go further. Just stay on the one that I've highlighted.
Gach.
Can you see the highlight?
Gach.
Gach, right? Gach,
Yes.
not gach, Gach.
Yes.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. Be careful of the A's.
Yes.
Because if a A is mispronounced, then the meaning becomes the opposite. Right? Sanskrit. We have seen so many stories where, A gets added and the meaning becomes completely different. Okay, good. Who comes in next?
Shri.
Hannah, it is.
Yes,
right?
Mataji.
Okay.
Śreyo hi jñānam
Nam.
abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate
Viśiṣyate. Not sha. Not sha. Sha. You remember the rule about the A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
śrate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay. Who's next? Sadhana-ji?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj.
Saj.
Saj. Jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate.
Hold on. Remember, see, say, say.
Śreyo.
Hold on. This rule, see, say, and say. Okay, now apply that rule here. Yeah.
Viśiṣyate.
Te.
Viśiṣyate.
No,
Te.
not there. Not there. Te. Like as you say, take.
Oh,
like,
te.
yeah,
Te.
te.
Okay, te.
Te. It's a soft T. It's a soft T. Te. Te. Like how you say take. Do you say take? Take.
Te.
No, in English you say take, right?
Take.
Take, right? So that same te, that sound te, instead of the hard T, it has become a soft T. Instead of te, instead of te, you are saying te, ta, where the tongue is coming between the teeth, right? Ta, te, yeah, te. Not there, te. Okay. Yeah, keep trying. You keep listening to how others are going to say that when that time comes. Okay, go to the next line, please.
Dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Right. Right. It's just a simple anantaram. Okay. Who's next? Arni. The breakdown.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Right. Good. This one is chāntir, chan, and not chan. Right? Chan. So there's a difference between this and this. C and CH. Cha and cha. Maybe this is also something we can keep it down here as something to keep in mind.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Cha for chutney, right? And cha for chole. That's the difference. Chutney and chole. Cha and cha. Cha for chhatri.
Cha, you mean the hard cha?
No. This is the soft. There's no such thing as hard or soft here. This is cha. They're two different letters, and this is cha. From the Varnmala, this is cha. This, you know Hindi, right? So you know this is cha, and this is cha. They're two different letters, right? You pronounce them differently. They can't be the same, right?
No, so I don't understand what you're saying. So this is gach and chan.
Chan, yeah.
Chan.
Chan, yeah, because there's a cha for Chhatri, right?
Oh, okay.
Got it? Okay. All right, let's go back to Varshana. Just now, give us the full word in the interest of time. Yeah, now go full.
Okay.
All of us, yeah.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, very good. Just remember this one, tyāgas, and not tyāgas. Yes, so just remember your age, keep mindful of your age. Okay, let's go to Sonia.
śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj dhyānām viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, you got that? Here, this one, dhyānaṁ. Dhyānaṁ.
Dhyānam. Yeah.
Right? Like that. Yeah.
Yes,
it's not dhyayanam. It's not dhyayaya. There's only one ya there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then Sadhana Mataji.
abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, good. And Agni.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānāt dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate jñānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
You got it now, this time. Okay, very good. Okay, now we'll do one more round and then call it a day.
Madhuri, one doubt I have, can I ask?
Sure.
Madhuri, in here, you see, we are saying tyāgas, and Srila Prabhupada, in the meanings, tyāgāc is written. So what should tyāgāc?
So I covered that.
Tyāgāc.
This was the first thing that I covered. Okay, so go back and listen to my recording. Go back, listen to my recording. I have spent enough substantial time explaining that. I actually started with that, the class today with that. That's why I tell you not to take notes, but listen, right? Otherwise you miss out important things in the class that I discussed, right? Because the recording is there, you can always take notes. This is a very short class. You can always go back and take the notes because I only talk in the beginning for 5 minutes where I tell you that. So just go and listen to the first 5 minutes of the class and you will see what I've explained over there, right? Now go for it. I need to get going. Yeah, go for it. Whose turn is it to read? Yours. Okay, go ahead. You read as it is written. Okay, you just read it. Don't go to the synonyms. Go to how Prabhupada has written it here, and why. That explanation is there in the recording. Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, we'll go to the next one, but two things to point out: jñānād and karma-phala, not karma-phal. There's an A over here. Okay, Sonia Mataji, go for it.
śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Yeah, tyāgas. Okay,
Yeah,
Sadhana.
tyāgas.
śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj dhyānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate dhyānāt karma-phala-tyāgas.
Yeah, I could hear all of it. I think there's some sound problem. Can you repeat the last line? I heard all of it, but this one came suddenly, all of it together.
Okay. Tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, very good. Arune, for the close.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj jñānād dhyānaṁ viśiṣyate jñānād karma-phala-tyāgas tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Very good. Now, all of you together, remember, try to be in sync with each other. So this is teamwork, okay? Listen to what others are saying, adjust your tune accordingly. We're going 1, 2, and 3.
Śreyo hi jñānam abhyāsāj
Dhyānāt dhyānaṁ
viśiṣyate
Dhyānāt
karma-phala-tyāgas
tyāgāc chāntir anantaram.
Okay, very, very good. Okay, so we'll call it a day here on this particular call, and then we'll meet again. Krishna willing.
Thank you. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Patitānaṁ
Pavanebhyo,
pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo,
Vaishnavebhyo